Raise your hand if you've ever been guilty of dimming down your own dreams. It's okay. I'm guilty too. In fact, I've been guilty of darkening the lights that illuminate my potential. But what about your lights? Will you let them shine on through or fade and then just flicker out? Henry David Thoreau once said, "Follow the direction of your dreams, live the life you have imagined." Madam Toastmaster, fellow followers of your own brilliance, all too often we tend to not listen to some of our most basic instincts. You know which ones they are. They're the ones that tell us what you really want in your personal and professional life, right? And why? Why don't we listen to them? Well, you're going to now hear 3 quintessential reasons. Culprits, as I call them. First, self-doubt. She won't go out with me, you say. Or, I'm not good enough for management to accept my proposal. Then how about the second one? Fear of failure, fear of success. Imagine that. I'm sure you've heard this one before. Number 3, the well-meaning advice of family that are really just projecting their own desires on top of ours. And all these things tend to put a shadow over our dreams. Well, tonight, this ends now. I say no more. We have to think about moving forward. And we have to think about how we get to that next step to follow our dreams. Now, I want to start by saying, you've got to trust your gut and get out of your rut. Follow your gut to get out of your rut. Now, getting out of a rut, it's not an overnight thing. It's a process. Mine started years ago. So come back with me to the summer of 1991. I had just finished high school. I'm that old, or young. Now, at that point in my life, my self-confidence was about the equivalent of the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz, if I only had the nerve. If you had been there, just listening to me ask a girl out, it was like listening to a first-time Toastmaster getting up for table topics, sweaty palms, speaking rapidly, no pauses, the poor awe counter, tendinitis, writing everything down. So there I'd be. I was wondering if maybe, you might want to, hypothetically, maybe you might be interested in, maybe want to go out with me? Poor grammarian's thinking, my God, he finally finished a sentence. And there I was, until that summer, when I met a friend named Ray. You see, Ray was a master at human psychology, and he really was good with communication skills. So he took me and said, Oscar, you gotta relax. Slow down, and don't miss out. So 2 weeks later, when I met a really cool girl named Sherry, I told myself, dude, relax, slow down. And I wasn't gonna miss out. I asked her out. Oh, come on, it wasn't that easy. I had to practice, right? So I went home and had numerous phone conversations with myself. Sherry, this is Oscar. I was wondering if you might be interested in going out with me. I'm thinking maybe this Saturday. Well, I practiced and practiced. In fact, I practiced so much on how to deal with a no that when I made the actual call and I got a sure, I almost didn't know what to say. Needless to say, we went out for a few weeks. And my self-confidence blossomed, and I climbed out of that personal rut. But what about professional rut? Well, for that, you only really have to go back with me to 2012, when my career was stagnant and I was growing nowhere. And a friend of mine convinced me to take a seminar called What to Do with the Rest of Your Life. And I met a life coach named Justin. Now, you see, Justin just sat me down. He had me just talk to him about myself. Then I sat there and I started talking, and he just sort of looked at me with a semi-creepy grin on his face. I said, Justin, what are you doing? And I said, I'm just looking for the lights. What lights? Well, the way you light up when you talk about what you love, what fuels you. Oh, you mean like when I talk about my traveling, my family, my fitness goals, Toastmasters? Yeah, that's it. And then he said something that still sticks with me today. Justin said, so many of us, we know what we want, but we just can't get out of our own way. Wow, get out of our way. Well, thanks to Justin, I finally climbed out of my way, and I really am following my dreams. So think about that, trusting your gut and getting out of your rut. Now, I have 3 things I need you to do urgently. First, get together with your friends. Have them objectively listen to you, help you find those lights. Then take those lights to illuminate your dreams. Write down your goals, measurable goals, and then action steps you can take every day. And 3, one word, risk. What have you accomplished, major accomplishments in your life without some itty-bitty risk? Think back 5 years ago, what you hope to do today, and if you haven't done it, please don't go 5 years ahead and go, uh-oh. No, I want you to say, I did it. So the next time you are in a rut, remember to follow your gut. And remember Justin, remember Ray. Slow down, look for the lights, get out of your own way, and don't miss out.